Picks Central. My name is Martin Mush. I am joined here today by Rico, Big Av, Clemmer, and Smitty. How the fuck are we, fellas?
Full house, boys. This is great.
Yeah, it feels good. We haven't had a full show in a while. Everyone's been traveling. Everyone's been working. Everyone's doing some crazy shit. It feels good, though. We're in Chicago live. Well,
Kind of.
live, but not really.
Live to tape.
But yeah, we all played some mini golf. Three of us played well. Two of them didn't.
Yeah, I think mine was, in my own eyes, shocking.
Yours was shocking.
Yeah, John Rich wrote me as a loser from last year. I thought I finished top 5. I knew I finished top 5. I finished third.
Last year
in Hamptons.
In the Hamptons?
Yeah.
You finished third?
Third.
Yikes.
Wow.
Well, also, you guys missed practice rounds the day before.
Oh, yeah.
And Bosco walks off of his practice round. He goes, what, everyone shoot? I think my group was like me, Eddie, Chief, and Sydney. We all were like around par-ish. He goes 6 under. He's like, okay. Like Rico thought he was like,
I
got
thought
this
I had it
thing
in the
locked
bag.
up.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, I'm so much better than everyone. Easy.
Hole 3 being hole 3 really puts you in the fucking blender.
Well,
Hole three's a nightmare.
Well,
that's fair.
No,
If that was like hole 8, you're like, all right, I'm 6
Oh,
under
I get
going
what you
into
mean. I get what you mean.
3 puts you
It
in the
is
box.
It is. I actually
First
like
3
that.
holes,
Yeah, I am shocked at we can, now that the Arizona Megatron is not here to say like don't spoil things. We do things live, which is great. Arizona Jumbotron used to hold things, used to hold the results.
Got it. Got it.
So now that everyone's wearing shorts that are a proper length, we can say what we want. So we all know the scores. Like Whitney's tearing it up, and Marty's making a fucking crazy. I did not expect. Hank even said, Hank was like, you shot 6 under? He's like, I think you'll be in the mix. I'm like, yeah, okay, me too. And that didn't hold. If you shot 6 under all the way through, you're nowhere near the mix.
Well, I was 5 under all the way
barely
through,
made
and
the cut.
Yeah.
I wasn't
6
even
under
close.
through
6 under didn't make the cut.
6 under through 2.
Well, if you did both rounds.
6 under, yeah,
You
either
made
way,
it by 2 strokes.
You would have made
Putt
it, right,
was
right.
minus 10.
Right, minus 10. So
and
it's,
Barstool put a tweet out being like, one of our tech guys or one of our behind the scenes guys said that they don't think anyone's going to finish under par. The leader is minus 40.
Whitney,
I don't play
back-to-back minus 15.
40, dude.
I don't play mini golf enough anymore now. But
Let me tell you.
Yeah,
Of course,
but-
I don't think anyone.
You think it was challenging?
I think this course is better for real golfers than mini golfers because there's no give on the backboards and stuff.
Right.
But
It's a lot about touch.
Yeah, talking to Kirk before the tournament, he asked if we would take a minus 1,800 for the tournament, and we all came to the consensus like, yeah, probably. Not even close,
Right.
to even placing.
The thing I don't like is there's no breaks. Like out in the Hamptons, you were hitting uphill,
Yeah.
and you got a curve this way, you got a downhill break this way, hit this break, hit that break.
Sure, everything's flat.
Everything's flat, which
Marty, you had a question. Like, was the course difficult? I don't know if the course is difficult. For me, the competitors are difficult. Like Whitney, Kirk, like all these guys. You, Smitty, yeah, like you guys are all much better at mini golf than I am.
The only play we had against Whitney and Marty, good for you for catching back up to him a little bit, was before the final round last night. I'm just like, I'm just going to try to get him drunk. Just try to get some high noons in him.
Yeah.
Try feeling good. And when he just takes a high noon, he's like, big mistake. I played better all buckled. All right, man.
Him and
Try to have some fun.
Him and Francis was like, yeah, it's just like when I drink a little bit, like a little buzz on it, it's just like I don't think much.
Well, there wasn't enough time.
Francis, it helps immensely.
There wasn't enough time to get like.
I can see
hammered.
that. Actually.
Yeah.
He even said tonight, he's like, I gotta have some high noons.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think it's more. A lot of it is just touch because a lot of times mini golf is like hit it and pray. Like hopefully, like when it's gimmicky, a lot really really crazy. Like the Hamptons, I thought was some crazy shit happening, and you got to just get through. But yeah, I have no idea how I got to minus 34.
Well, I'll tell you how you got the
You're a
minus
good
34.
athlete, Marty.
But number one, you're putting well. Number two, you hit 3 hole-in-ones when I was playing with you for the par fours. You Happy Gilmore did 3 times.
Yeah, that is
which
true.
is in itself minus
9.
And also, like,
yeah, and I was last.
Which is,
last,
I mean, great. You have
Did
to
on
do
the
it.
last round.
I think the pars are different. I think the pars are screwed up.
I think hole six and hole
Pars are
7
wild.
both being par twos is fucking insane.
Right.
But then also the par fours shouldn't be a par four.
No, the
So
par
you
four
kinda
should be
get
two.
that
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
But those are like where you have to make those par fours are no matter what twos.
You know what helps you too, Marty? Like, you have like 2 or 3 marbles rolling around in your head. That's about it. You don't get rattled. You are very good at staying even keel.
Thanks,
and you are a very good athlete. Like, you're just naturally get good at these things. And I would never, like, these kind of competitions internally, I would never bet against you in a physical competition.
Thank you.
Mental, yes.
Oh, I mean, if Marty cracked a 100 IQ test, I'd be astonished. But
I did already. We did that.
no, you did like a 2-minute one on the line. I mean, a real one, it takes hours to do.
I beat him. But the shocking thing was Rico not making the cut, Dave not making the cut, and also Kirk just did this crazy thing on hole. It was hole 7 right there. He missed the bridge and he was kind of in a fuck situation. He does a chip over the fucking bridge, hits there because if it hits it and goes off, you can drop right over there, and then he just tapped back and forth for a 12.
But the chip thing was smart.
So smart.
Yeah.
For some reason, he didn't line up the putt to make 4, and just smashed it past it, and then just said, "Fuck
But he
it.
did
But
do
then
it.
I'm gonna quadruple deke it."
The second he missed the
take
bridge,
20
though,
strokes.
what did he say?
He said game's over.
Yeah, so I think in his mind, he's like, all right, I can't. And I know for him, I just know him. Like, it's first or nothing.
I kept the scores.
Like, second place doesn't mean shit to him.
Last night, just walking
10 grand.
in the end.
That's not, but it's about the winning. He wants to win.
It's either
But
win
he
or
had
lose.
lost. He was
Yeah.
8 behind. Like, he was never gonna.
That's what I mean. I think that's when he hit the bridge. He's like, oh, I'm out of options.
Marty and Kirk shot 17 on the back yesterday.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's insane.
Riggs shot 18. Whitney was horrible. He shot 20. The scores were insane last night.
That's why I said I was trying to make a run at the money. I shot 9 under and I lost 2 strokes on the money.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, what can I do?
So
I know,
crazy.
dude, I didn't bogey on the whole round. The
Right.
whole round.
Yeah, you
What
can't
did
do
you
that.
say yesterday? You said we might be the best mini golf company.
We might be the
in
best. Like company wise,
There's a lot of things maybe we don't do great. Mini golf, we're really good.
company wise, if we put our best 10 against any other company's 10,
That is a sick.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that I would do even like 32 versus 32. Do a 64 person tournament.
yeah,
You know,
I mean,
32
even-
matches and see who advances. Like, what would we have 11, like 13 of the whole 16?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Maybe somewhere. That would be hilarious to watch.
Even like, dude, but like there was like even like where Big Ev's at right now. What are you minus 24?
24.
If you would sign up for that in a second before you came here.
Yeah, for sure.
Of course.
And it's
Hey,
like
going into the final round? Yeah.
In the practice,
You,
in the practice round,
27.
I shot +1.
yeah,
I don't know how. Well, I was taking chances. I didn't know like the course, I guess, but.
But yeah, we won't spend the whole time on it. But just shout out everybody watching it. I saw we had like 30K
Yeah.
watching
Yeah.
it live.
And shout out to the production camera people.
Yeah,
they were all hustling.
camera
It's
sit,
crazy.
3 rounds,
Yeah.
run around.
sound guys, tech guys,
We've gotten so
mic
much better.
guys.
They're so good at it now. The
So
tech
good.
and shit.
And the graphics they had on the screen were really like
Yeah.
important because we were watching it in the gambling cave, and it was like watching a real golf broadcast.
No,
it was
it's
great.
well run. You're not like waiting out there too much. It's great. Now let's go on to some real golf. The Masters. I want everyone to give one pick. If someone picks your pick, just pick somebody else. I want one pick. No 2, 4, 7.
Pick 3 guys, but
Yeah, but pick-
Sorry, so I'm gonna go away from the guy that everyone knows I already took. I'm gonna go with the guy that I actually met in Phoenix. I'm gonna take Tony Finau.
So I want to say something. I love that, and I love that.
Colby would be proud.
Colby,
Texted him immediately.
You and Colby
a picture
will.
of us.
Tony Finau. Me and Big Ev talked about this yesterday. After watching Full Swing, yes, but even his TikToks, his wife's TikToks, he's got like 9 people, 10 people he travels with. It's all his family.
Yeah, I was like, he's got
a
like 4 or
family
5
guy.
kids. Yeah,
And he's a great guy. I love Tony.
Might be too
Finau.
nice.
It's a lot of
100%.
things happening. No matter what, I love my family. I'm trying to win a tournament, and they're all doing their own thing for 4 days in the house with me. That's a lot going on. And Bosco, I know you know how that is.
It's tough.
An Italian family just fucking. I don't know what. What are they? I don't even know what they are actually. But still, like
he's
I'm just
born-
saying, like that's a lot of
religion, but yeah.
I know he's Mormon.
Yeah, that's just not.
I don't want to
He's from
say.
Utah. He's Utahian.
But yeah, no, it's a lot of distractions. But he's also like a top 10 golfer, so it helps.
Yeah, he's super talented. But when you have guys out there that are literally just trying to rip everyone's throats out,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Oh, I got beautiful 4 kids at home. I got a beautiful wife, a lot of bank account full of money.
I think his mom's
big old house. Yeah, mom's at home. They're flying private everywhere. He's like, life's good.
Life sounds great.
Nike sponsorship. I'm sure a few others that are very
It's all-
lucrative.
you're in-
guys having a great life.
You're in 8th place. It's like, all right, I'm gonna make like
Eighth place,
500
make like
grand,
yeah, like 300K.
grand, and it's like, all right, I'm gonna go back to my private play with my family that I
and
love.
the money he made from sponsors and whatever.
Yeah.
4 new polos.
Yeah,
For the
yeah, a whole new
weekend.
set of merch all week for the whole family as
Can
well.
I tell a quick story? Speaking of merch, Rico yesterday, our rules guy, great guy. Rico made it was so funny.
Oh yeah.
He sees no, it's I'm not even making fun.
Yeah.
It's just a good story. He had a backpack. He works for the PGA and like whatever. He goes, "Hey pal, any of those fall off a truck?" The guy goes,
It's a nice backpack.
The guy goes, "What?" He goes, "Anyone fall off a truck? Maybe 2 or 3. One will get donated, one won't." It was so. The guy goes,
None of those were getting
"I
done.
might be going to work tomorrow. I might be able to bring one back."
He's a nice kid.
It was great. Ev, what do you got?
Brooksy.
So
Have to.
I bet that as well.
The guy, he's like 18
And I don't know
He got
how you
16 to 1, 18 to
I
1.
bet 3. I can't bet 42 guys anymore. I bet 3 guys.
These are the only tournament he cares about.
Yeah.
Whether he wins or loses, he seems to play well in all of them. Last year, he was in first almost the whole way. He kind of imploded last day. Rahm went off. He came in second. I mean, he just seems to always be in the mix. I'll take that every time.
yeah, no, I mean I don't. It's like obviously, like you have to take that pick, but it's not even obviously because it's 20 to 1. That's a
I think it's went down a little bit. I think it's 16 or 18, but still, like I still like it.
if you're
there.
getting one of the best major players at 15 to 20 to 1, that's fucking insane.
Yeah, no, I
Get
just think
anything over 10 to 1.
it's a no-brainer.
I'm going Will Zalatoris. I think that he was hurt last year. He plays great in majors. I don't know if it was Augusta, but I think it was. Was it? He come in second
He lost in that playoff to JT at the PGA Championship.
at the
I'm pretty
PGA
sure.
Championship. Okay. But yeah, he's good in majors as well. He's a young guy, but I think it's kind of like his time. I follow him on Instagram, and I that's honestly how I really like. I see how much he was like itching to get back, and I'm like, this guy's got it. You need something a little like for me to bet on you, and I think he's also 40 to 5 to 1.
He was playing really well before he got hurt and everything. He was on a nice tear.
45 to 1 is like I bet 100 to win 4,500. It's fucking. I'm down. Who do you got?
So my theory. So I'm a casual golf fan at best, but I'm taking Justin Thomas 50 to 1. Here's the theory. I think the theory might be stronger than the pick. The weather today is fucked. It's rain during the morning, and then it goes to wind. Like they say 19-mile-per-hour wind gusts. I saw. So like I think there's an opportunity for an underdog or someone who is like a higher 40, 50, 60 to 1 pick to maybe win this thing because the Friday weather is so fucked up. So that's the theory behind the pick. Pick Justin Thomas.
I don't hate it. Justin Thomas is a huge name. And
No,
one.
right.
Like,
That was the other reason too. That's why I grabbed him. But I was looking kind of down the line a little bit. Like
when's the last time he won?
He's won 2 PGAs. I'm pretty sure there's his 2 majors,
He's never,
which are always kind of looked at as like the fourth major.
And who is it? Is it Rory that hasn't won?
He hasn't won in forever.
Well, is it did
Like
he
10
win
years
Augusta?
maybe plus.
He's
I don't.
up there though in the odds.
No, he hasn't won the Masters.
What's he at?
They did.
So I think second behind
Yes.
Scottie.
He's
Like
second.
10 to 1. Yeah, he always is though.
Yeah, he really is.
I don't think he's won a major in like some like 10 years or something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe I think it's 2014. I think is the last time he won a major.
yeah, Rory's 10 to 1. Scottie Scheffler like 4 to 1.
Scheffler's
Talk
been
about
just
Scheffler
unbelievable.
In a second. Smitty, who do you have?
Yeah, we're going chalk. We're going Scheffler. Like,
Okay, so good. We'll talk about it.
Yeah,
And
just as-
Dave,
just as
Dave
simple
did
as
as
that.
well.
He
Dave
did.
put 300K.
Yeah, and you
on
talk
Sheff-
you
on
talk about
Scheffler.
under. I mean, he's plus 400. The next highest is Rory at plus 1,000 for a reason.
And 4 to 1 is always fantastic. Odds.
Yeah, that's still hitting a beyond belief underdog winner.
Yeah.
4 to 1. But the question I have for you guys, as also like Clemmer, a casual golf fan, would taking a risk on like Phil at plus 25,000 or Bubba Watson, like these names that are plus 30,000?
Maybe with the weather because you got to
Worth
hit
it?
fairways. I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah, I guess.
No, I mean like small. Like you put your unit size down. It's like I. That's why golf's the best because there could be some no-name fuck that wins this thing.
Phil is plus 25,000.
Yeah, and it's like he's done it before.
Yeah.
Let's just maybe it happens. He's old, but like
That's the
Oh,
road.
but Tiger was old in 2019.
no, I know. That's why I'm like
And then didn't Phil win the next year as a fucking long shot?
Phil won old for sure.
Yeah.
Did he win the Masters or he won a?
I think he's the oldest major.
he won an
winner.
old.
He was like
he won a
46
no.
or
I think
something
he
like
won
that.
the PGA
Yeah.
So
or the U.S. Open. What did he win when he was old as shit?
regarding the weather, real quick. So it's gonna be shitty today, but after that, it's nice. So don't get too caught up. Like the weather, the first day is a train wreck, but then after that, it's sunny, 71, 75, 84.
We were talking about before the show Tiger to make the cut, and there was no -110. Right now, he's like the latest group, I think. So he's not going to be able to finish like pretty much no matter what. And then so he's going to have to play the rest of his holes tomorrow morning, and then play again at the rest of the 18.
Banged up body. So that was Kirk's pick. Kirk's pick.
We're all
the Masters.
Yeah, I think everyone's riding it.
I like it.
Everyone's
There's
riding
a lot
on
of
it.
logic there. He just can't.
What's it, Rico? -110 right now?
-110 right now.
His biggest problem is walking the course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Having played more than 18 in a day, it's going to be brutal on his knees, his back.
Like it's not outside the realm that he just withdraws.
He literally was saying in the presser leading up that he aches every day.
Yeah.
Every shot he takes.
Surgeries he had.
Stop.
Like his
Go
body's
home.
so like he's the GOAT in my eyes. His body's just so
100%
broken down at this point.
Plus, there's no talk about follow the money. I don't have any stats on this. I would just assume a lot of people, most of them, are just taking him to make the cut.
For sure.
Just because they want to root
Exactly.
for him.
100%.
Exactly.
He's the most popular golfer in the world still.
Exactly.
I mean, even like 4 or 5 years ago, my brother went to the Players Championship and said the crowd watching, everybody's just watching Tiger.
Dude,
It's
he's
like,
the most
it's insane.
polarizing. Like
No
I
matter
want to
who-
watch him no
yeah.
matter what. He can be 70 years old. I'll watch Tiger Woods.
I don't like Tiger Woods. I still watch him. You know what I mean? Like he's like the Yankees. Like either way, you have an opinion about him.
Yeah. But what Smitty, I wanted to like, you are taking a little bit of a risk.
What, Scheffler?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because he's prego.
He will. He said it.
Yeah.
It's not like will he not. He said it's him and somebody else. I think there's also somebody else on the.
I saw that too. I forget.
I forget the name who it is, but Scheffler will withdraw if his wife goes into labor.
And I respect the shit out of him for that.
And and
If
listen,
he does, I lose a unit.
yeah, no, and it's so easy to be like, come on, like why would you? It's because it's not your kid, you know.
There's a lot of Masters. There's only so many times your wife gets buried.
Yeah,
I
the
don't know.
guy
For me, I
also-
have no problem with it.
But he is a big favorite, so I do see the discussion.
Yeah, no, discussion's real.
No, but
Yeah.
it's
also
more like what happens when he has a 3-shot lead on Sunday,
Yeah.
and his wife. It's like
Saturday night.
Can you imagine?
because then it's like how because you're talking about kids versus majors. I mean,
Can you imagine?
he can pump out a
that,
few
though?
kids. You only got the window to win like majors. It can be maybe smaller, bro.
Tell-
I make the
tell-
joke.
tell your
I'm
wife
joking,
that.
but it's like kind of true.
I make the joke all the time. We knew this course. They played at Augusta every year, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was bad planning by them.
Couldn't have flown her down 3 months ago. Got an apartment, doesn't make enough money.
Oh, well, I don't know about
Live in Augusta.
that.
Have the Augusta Hospital.
Have you ever been to Augusta?
Finish the round. Go right down.
Have you ever been to Augusta?
No.
Okay. The course, yes, very nice. Everything else?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Private doctor. Private hospital. Water birth. Just saying.
But imagine this though, like he's up 3 going to Sunday, and you got the guy in second. You're just praying.
You're like, come on, get the
have
call,
a
Scotty. Get
fucking
the call.
kid.
Yeah. You're down by like 7 strokes.
You're finding her number. Just give birth already.
He
Like,
withdraws on like 7 on Sunday. You're like, let's go.
Hole 16. He's up 10.
I'm like, come on, Brooksy.
Well, let me ask you
Brooksy's up
this.
there.
Sunday. Do you think the other golfers should make an exception and let him go first?
No.
I don't think they could do
It's
that.
also
even if they want.
even if they
Yeah,
want to.
it's still
no, even if they wanted
competition.
to.
It's
No, it's
competition.
competition. Sorry, you're like
It's also a bad precedent.
you're having a kid.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's a good point.
Fuck that.
I mean, we're talking about I mean, the difference between first and second is like over $1
Yeah, it's a
million.
good point.
You-
This
you
is
got-
also,
I mean, or
like,
Or something
the most
close to that, like a few,
prestigious tournament.
well over 500,000 is
I agree.
point.
Scottie Scheffler should do this, but you got to be there to win.
Yeah, it's a good
100%.
That's how it works.
100%.
So where is he from? Where's Scottie Scheffler from?
Actually, not sure. I could see him leaving because I know he's like a very family. He's very religious.
Is his first?
So I could see him. I believe it might be
Dallas.
his first kid. Dallas. There we go.
So Dallas to Augusta?
Thank you, Dukes.
Where'd he go?
He's got to get in a plane anyway. He might as well finish the round.
No, I know. I mean, listen, it's
Honestly, I don't think that's actually like an awful point. If that's really the case, you got to get on a plane.
I almost
Like if it's going to take you that. I mean, obviously he'd hop on a private jet, I'd imagine. But
Can
still.
I say something? I think he's kind of lying.
You
I
think?
think he's saying it.
Okay.
Like, I think he's just like, yeah, I'm going to withdraw if because the chance.
Or do you think he has to say it to appease
Yes.
all the
He's the
parties
missus.
involved?
Well, the miss-
I could see that as well. That is a veteran move.
and the public, because it's like, oh, what a good guy. No matter what's the Masters, he's like, I'm not fucking withdrawing.
And then
the chances it's definitely these 4 days. Like everyone knows how birth works. It's fucking a crapshoot. You have no idea when it's gonna happen.
yeah, and then if he is up 3 shots on the final day and the wife starts going to labor, the wife can come out and say, pulling Adrian.
Yep.
Win.
When
They're in cahoots.
That'd be great.
I think that they are. There's a whole plan that everyone's talking about with Scottie, and it's like now the wife's gonna get shy and be like, "I didn't want to bother him."
Yep.
And it's like that. And I would
Talk about a PR masterclass.
and I'd applaud every part of it.
100%.
imagine he just he's not. He
Imagine the sponsorships that will come in after that.
Yeah, dude.
I was thinking, imagine if it actually happened. He plays it out. He's just not there to accept the green jacket.
That's even better
Puts
for
at
him.
18 to win. He just sprints off.
Yeah.
Gets there for the
Hollywood
birth.
moment.
He goes full on. You guys seen the movie Warrior?
No.
It's like he like when he wins the
Pretty
fights.
great.
He like wins the fights and he just like the second they like call it off, he just walks out of the cage.
Yeah.
Like every time he doesn't want to like get his hand raised, or anything. Like he just makes the putt in 18 and just like sprints off,
You ever see The Sound of
runs
Music?
away.
They do the same thing. They win the singing competition and they're gone.
I never seen
family
it.
Von Trapp.
I knew there was a joke coming.
Can we get one song with one show without a Nazi?
I've never seen it. I knew there was a joke there somewhere.
different
but-
scenario.
The family Von Trapp. And they leave. And they're gone. They leave.
But yeah, no, it's definitely interesting. I'm excited for Masters. Is always just it gives you that void after college basketball's over, and like it's like the weird time of the NBA playoffs are coming, the NHL playoffs are coming. This is just it's like
Hot
we're in a
take.
good spot right now.
Should it be a week after the Final Four? Like should it be this weekend or next weekend?
Like another like
If we had just one more weekend.
I think it should be this weekend.
I think
All
it's,
right.
I think
Because it ends Monday, so you have like a full week.
Yeah.
And Marty's right. Like last day NBA regular season is Sunday,
That's a good point.
so it kind of just makes
That's a good
sense.
point.
Like then
There's no
next
reason to
playoffs
go
start
up
like
That's a
kind
good
of
point.
soonish.
It's
It
kind of
just would have been, one more week of like,
I know what you mean. This like a little buffer, like let's relax a second.
yeah, like the weekend in between, maybe do a little spring cleaning. Then
They definitely,
I'm amped up.
like,
But it's nice
They don't want
'cause-
to go first round.
But the Masters is a nice, like, relaxing watch because you don't really, especially if you're like a casual golf fan, like I think
Yeah.
kind of we all are. You don't need to be super locked into like.
Well,
Sunday.
there's still assholes. by
like
the way.
Saturday, you can kind of really lock in. Like the first 2 days, you kind of like casually
Yeah,
watch.
you can still only watch if you have like streaming,
yeah, like
which we all do.
Plus
But
groups
like
and stuff.
they're all assholes.
It's
They-
so weird how like
bizarre.
Yeah, it doesn't
for
go
a
live till
sport-
3 on
For
national
a sport that everyone
3
is
Eastern, I
clamoring
believe.
for, everyone is playing, everyone is involved in, you still can't watch it. They move tournaments up with no notice and change channels. Like if it's supposed to be on CBS, they'll put it on CBS Sports Network at 8 in the morning when they move up because of weather. Like it's the worst. And there's no like announcement. They're horrible with their social. Like none of it. You just can't. You want to watch golf? You can't watch golf.
My dad's like a huge golf fan, golf slide. I remember for years he wants it so bad. He's like, just put it on pay-per-view, I'll buy it.
Yeah, exactly.
Saying that he's like,
Crazy.
literally just put it on pay-per-view for people that want to watch it 7 to 8 a.m.
I'm
whenever
sure he's
it
not
starts.
alone. If you had a
He's like just giving me
Masters,
put $50. I'll buy it all 2 days or whatever it is that it's not on TV all day.
Crazy.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for it to start. It's always just the Masters is the best. Moving on though, I was saying something to Smitty in the car. What place is the Sixers in right now?
They're in 7th. They have a 43% chance to finish 7th, which they probably will.
If there is though a chance they are 8th, that would be an electric first series.
Dude, you see the other side?
The other
We're
side's
guaranteed Lakers Warriors.
Guaranteed
for a playing game.
Wow.
Yes, like one of them's not gonna be in like the final 8.
But I was saying for that, like, think about the Celtics are having an amazing season, and they have to play the Sixers first. And I know, and the Sixers
maybe.
haven't. I'm just saying, if it,
Yeah.
8-1-8 would be an amazing first series. Like that's a tough team because Embiid also has been out all year.
He's back.
I
Could
think he's
arguably
back.
be their toughest test in the East.
100%. That's what. And the first round, it's like I was looking at it yesterday. I'm like, that would be so interesting because The Sixers, like I believe in them more as an 8 seed and Embiid coming back than when they were like a 4 playing in the
Yeah, and that strategy in theory isn't that bad. They're going to be the 7 seed, which means more than likely.
Who's the 2?
Right now,
It's either Oklahoma City or
in the West?
Memphis.
No, East.
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee and then Knicks.
Memphis
Knicks are 3
horrible.
right now.
I was talking. Are they?
Memphis is horrible.
Ja's out.
Yeah.
I realize it's funny how basketball. Admittedly, he's not a big NBA guy.
Wasn't Memphis at the top earlier in the
No,
year?
they're
Last year.
Awful.
horrible.
All right.
We show up to he goes, no shit. He goes, Bradley Beal's in the Suns.
Yeah.
He goes, wait, where the hell's DeAndre Ayton? I go, he got traded to Portland.
This guy's sitting courtside instead of
He goes, no shit. He goes, Beal. Also, he went for 31 at a hell of a game.
He did. He had a lights.
He's like, where's DeAndre Ayton? I'm like, yeah, he's in Portland.
Jose Alvarado is unbelievable to watch.
Yeah, Alvarado was funny.
Great reliever too. The East, I mean, it's the Celtics and the rest. Celtics had locked up the best record in the NBA for a while now, and the Bucks, albeit their struggles, are still second, only a game and a half ahead of the Knicks. So the Sixers, they're probably going to be the 7th seed. And if that happens, that means they won't face the Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals if they make it. But I don't hate your kind of theory there about facing the Celtics first. Celtics, they've had a couple weeks of just like, quote, off time now. I mean, it might take a little bit for them to get ramped back up. And if they're facing the Sixers first round, that might be the best chance the Sixers have.
You know who will line up facing the first round is the Heat. They're the 8th seed.
That too, yeah.
So they have to play the
Sixers, and Heat.
Well, I mean, to play on, obviously, the play-in still has to happen, but yeah.
But
Where are the Knicks?
The Knicks are 3, and honestly, if the Knicks hadn't gotten hurt,
That's
they
exactly
would have
where
passed
we wanna be.
the Bucks
OG's
with our
back.
friend Glenn Rivers.
Yeah, but
They're 17-3 with OG.
Still, that's a problem.
No, I'm saying if, let's say the Knicks hadn't had injuries, they'd be the 2 seed. Because they're only like 2 games back
The
from the
Knicks
Bucks, who
are
have been a freak.
apparently 17-3. I think I heard the stat. 17. We're 17-3 with when OG.
When OG plays, yes.
So do you think? So are people,
I think it's perfect scenario for the Nets. Knicks.
Is anyone talking about that? You guys are better without Randall.
No, but
I wouldn't say.
I don't think you want to put that out there. But yeah, I agree.
We're playing the small ball lineup.
Yeah, they might be.
Like Hart, we're playing Hart. Like Hart's been playing really well.
Listen, Julius Randle's really good. I
Perfect
actually
scenario
really
for the
like
Knicks.
him. I don't know if I think that like when you play a little small ball, like they're all passing the ball. Brunson's the star.
Knicks are the 3.
Villanova Knicks, baby.
Get to the semis. I think the Bucks are fucking prime for a beating.
Oh, my wet.
Bucks are hurt.
They put Pat Bev in the starting lineup and playing better.
And
Pat Bev's had 2 great games.
Young's out 3
nothing against Pat Bev. We all love him. But my wet dream is to be in the second round, specifically second round against the Bucks, and be down 3-1.
That would actually.
That's my wet dream.
Wouldn't you play them in the first round?
Theoretically, it wouldn't happen.
Well, it'd be a good spot for us. We
that'd
could
be
break
great.
his balls
Because the Sixers hasn't been past the second round.
I've
been saying that to him since he
But
signed.
how great would it be if you guys beat the Bucks in the first round? Like
Yeah.
no, but like you take out Glenn, like that would be
It'd be
incredible
amazing.
for you.
But I'm saying the theoretical,
I understand.
hypothetical wet dream would be down 3-1 to Doc in the playoffs, and I would hammer it responsibly.
I more would love to go back to the clip where me and Bosco asked Gilbert Arenas, like, can the Knicks make the Eastern Conference playoffs? And he legitimately laughed in our faces.
Yeah.
Laughed. Cackled at the
The conference finals. You mean?
Conference
Or
final.
excuse me, yes, Eastern Conference Finals. Yes, sorry. That's
East.
which I didn't think was crazy to say. Could we make the Eastern
I
Conference
don't think
Finals?
it's crazy.
But then he also shit on Doc Rivers. So like
It was
can't
funny.
have it both ways.
Him saying that
like now
Doc
we're lining
Rivers
up where we're gonna
was
get
like
the
your
Bucks.
car having a boot on it was the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Unbelievable.
Just such a funny just terminology used by
Very accurate.
He just thinks that we couldn't match up with the Bucks in like a more slowed down like 7-game playoff series. He thinks that we just couldn't defend Giannis.
He also didn't miss in Papa Shot, and I didn't lose by that much.
I don't think you really.
He, like, didn't
cover
miss.
Giannis that well either. Like,
We did just beat them like literally the other day.
No, I know, but yeah, like he said,
He was saying just 7 games. He just thinks
I
like
don't think that's like
people lock in and we
It's
won't.
a slight either. Like it's fucking.
It was that he laughed. I didn't listen. Gilbert
Yeah,
was
he
awesome.
literally
I didn't
laughed.
laugh that
We
he
were
laughed.
like, can we
So
make
I
this
and I'm
conference
I love
the
him.
laugh.
He
The
was
laugh hurts.
He was awesome. It just hurt my heart. It hurt me.
Made the Eastern Conference.
'Cause I didn't think he was going to be like, yeah, maybe you guys can. And he just was like, no.
Crazy.
Nice to see the Celtics sign Holiday to a nice little extension there, 4-year deal.
Yeah, I saw that 135 mil.
So much money.
You want to do picks?
Yeah, 1 second though, and then because the unnamed show is coming up, and we're going to try and not go too far over. But what I was going to say is the East has the best team in the NBA, right? Right, this season
Yes.
so far.
Record wise, yes.
Yeah, no, I
Record-wise.
mean talent-wise too. Yes.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I give him that.
It's just sure. Like the Nuggets are just but sure.
Yeah, I
That's
think you
fair.
have like the Nuggets are sure right there, but it's just funny. Like the East definitely has the best team, but that West is a fucking gauntlet. Like you look at the East, like the Knicks. I like the Knicks. They would. I don't know what seed they'd be in the West.
No, and you know what?
We'd still be like
Kinda sucks.
like we'd be. I don't think we'd be that much far off.
I just think that like if you
like
look
4
at
or
the,
5.
I mean, the sad thing, record-wise, you'd be like 7th.
that's what I'm
Would it
saying.
be? I think we'd be in that. Like, what's the Clippers record?
Record-wise,
You have the
seventh.
exact same record as the Pelicans right now, 47-32. I'm looking at the
What are
standings
they?
right
6? Pelicans are 6. Nah, whatever.
That's what I'm
record-wise,
saying
we'd
though.
be
But like,
We had to play a tough schedule though. The
it's not a slight against
play,
Knicks.
no.
No one's going against
The
the
play-in
Knicks.
fucked us. Or not the play-in, the early
tournament.
season tournament because we had to play all these good teams like all these times that other teams didn't have to.
I am going to say though that the top two was it the top? Let me see 1 second. Besides the Nuggets, OKC and Minnesota as 2 and 3. Can you see them making a run whatsoever yet?
I'm such a anti-Rudy Gobert guy. I will say no.
I think I watched the game last night.
And Edwards is unbelievable. I love Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
I just think Gobert is the most overrated player in the NBA.
I watched the game.
How he
last
keeps
night.
us getting handed Defensive Player of the Year trophies is just beyond me. When Gilbert, we talked about it. I'm glad Gilbert, he said it. They have playoff series where the guy can't even play. He's like a liability. You can't even play him because he's such a non-factor in offense.
Yeah, I watched the game last night. I just didn't see like the Timberwolves just didn't do it for me against the Nuggets. I know the Nuggets are really good, but
I really like the Thunder. They're still probably like a year or two away because they're so
that's what I'm
young.
saying. I think that they're
But I like what they're like. I think they're gonna be like a problem for a long time.
So there's a chance the
Shea's
Nuggets
great.
lose the number 1 seed. It's not going to happen because the Nuggets still have the Spurs and Grizzlies yet to play. They're probably going to beat both.
who would have number 1 seed?
The Nuggets. But the Timberwolves and Thunder are only a game behind them. But I think, like I said, the Nuggets' schedule was very favorable.
Could the Nuggets repeat?
Of course.
Absolutely.
No,
I'll never.
they can.
Put your beard on
They
it.
can.
Look, they
Yeah,
can.
put
I don't
your
think
beard
they-
on it.
I'll never
Put
doubt
your
the
beard
Nuggets
on it.
again.
Yeah,
They
your
could
beard on
always
it. That's
win it.
fair.
I will
In
not put my beard on.
in 30 years, they'll be like Jokic retired. They'll be bad. I'll be like those Nuggets. Watch out for them.
But last year it wasn't just about Jokic. Jokic obviously played phenomenal during the playoff run and earned it. But it's their supporting cast played
Great.
fucking balls out.
Their starting
could-
five just plays so well
Yeah,
together.
could they elevate like that again in the playoffs?
We just said how good the West is in their first number 1 seed. Of course,
I mean,
they
just
could
from
win.
MPJ, Aaron Gore. Obviously, Murray was clutch as hell.
Yeah.
Big time scorer. They just.
The answer is 100% yes, they can. But do I think they will? I don't think they will. But I wouldn't be like surprised.
Well, it's hard to win. I mean, it's just
I would honestly like selfish taking the Knicks hat off. I mean, Celtics Nuggets would just be incredible.
Incredible. But
scary.
at the
Would be
beginning of
awesome.
the year, I did make a bet, and I kind of got a little laughed at.
Yeah.
23-1. The Mavericks are in 5th place in the West.
They're playing really well
They're
right
50
now
and
too.
30.
Yeah.
Kyrie Irving, again, take whatever he's done off the court, what he says, I don't care. I'm taking that out. He is one of the best point guards to ever play in the NBA.
100%. 100%.
Ever play?
100%.
Yes.
100%.
The talent
Talent-wise.
he has,
I would agree.
and
Talent-wise.
the dribbling and the way he finishes at the rim is one of the most talented point guards we've
He's
ever
the off the court stuff. I think has clouded a lot of people's of how good he is and how
Yes.
good he was. And
Ever is
still
just a big word to me, but
I think
I didn't use it lightly. I mean it.
Who said it that if you showed film in the 50s,
JJ.
JJ Redick.
yeah, it'd be a wizard.
It'd be
Like
like-
he'd be a, like
it'd be like
sorcerer.
it would be like
I don't like that because you can only live in the area you're in. Like I don't.
Yeah, and the error is in. He's the best point guard.
One of them. I would say Curry's been the best, but he's. I mean,
Yeah, but I don't
we're in an
think
elite
consider-
era of guard play right now.
Yeah.
I would say.
It would almost
Especially point
like
guard
you said the
play.
wizard thing, like when in semi-pro when they do the alley oop and they're like foul, 2 fouls. I don't know what that was. Like that's what I think those guys in the back of the day.
He's got the thing on a string, as they say.
I do think we need to do a pick soon.
Yeah, we are.
Also, you see that Kyrie got $1 million bonus for the Mavs winning 50 games.
Really?
$1 million bonus.
Good for him.
I don't mind tying a bonus 2 wins like that.
Yeah, I was like, oh, good for them.
Yeah, no, then they definitely have a chance. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, let's do picks.
All right, I'll read them off. I'm gonna take the over.
They never said Rico, by the way.
Well, we usually go. We always
No,
go
no,
this
I
way.
like it. I liked it.
I'm
always go
Team
this
Rico
way.
on that one.
I take the over 223. Warriors, Portland Trailblazers. Tiger to miss the cut -110. Braves Rangers parlay is +144. We also have the hit parade today.
How's it been doing?
Good. We switched to 4 to get over 3 odds, but we're doing fine. Morikawa, Finau, and Brooks Koepka are the 3 picks in the Masters.
Yeah, I'm on Brooks to win 18-1. I'm on the hit parade obviously as well. I'm going to take a stab. Not to go get you, Smith. I'm going to take a stab at the Pirates today actually. Plus 130. And I'm gonna go with the Orioles as well.
They're fighting words, Ev.
Fighting the Fightins.
Yeah.
I am going to go with the Braves minus 1.5. I think Quintana sucks.
He doesn't suck. Better than Mr. Cortez.
God. Okay. I'm
3.5 ERA.
I'm not doing it today. I'm not doing it today. I'm going with the Braves minus 1.5. I am going with the Astros minus 135. The Astros are 4-9, by the way.
Let them get 10 games under 500 and then bet their season.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's
Well,
just shocking.
that pitching staff's in shambles.
Like the Yankees
But
sweeping
still,
them.
they're gonna be there.
Yankees sweeping them, of course, like hurt that. But seeing 4-9, just like whoa.
It is
like,
jarring. And you look at some of the guys that thrown out there to pitch. They got Hunter Brown today, but
Yeah.
it started 2 guys we never heard of.
I am going with the Athletics plus 160. Shout out JP Sears. I think it's a good little value for them. I'm going with the Red Sox as well.
The Athletics are kind of not playing bad.
They're not bad. they're going to be our Lions for 3 years.
They are bad. They're terrible.
They are, but they're winning games. But they're winning games.
They're not really. What's their record? 4-7?
For the Athletics, they're winning
That's
games.
at 364 wins. That means you lose 108 games.
But the fading them on the run line thing, I think is not.
That's a
working
different.
right now.
That's a different discussion.
But that's what we're talking about.
But they beat the Rangers. They went up
Not
to
that bad
Texas,
means
they won the
that,
series.
Not that bad means
Detroit.
they win a little bit and they lose but cover spreads.
They're literally the worst team in baseball. It's fine.
No
Not by
shit.
record.
No, they're not the worst team.
I know. No,
the Marlins are the worst
The
team.
season's
The White
over.
Sox are the worst.
That's
Marlins
I
are
won't-
Marlins like
Yeah,
2
the
and
Marlins
11.
are a better end of the year record than the A's will. The White Sox, I don't have.
White Sox are the worst.
They are
team ever.
bad.
The White Sox are
horrible.
There's guys coming up on the plate. I'm like, who the fuck is that?
The White Sox are a disaster. I like the Orioles a lot today. Grayson Rodriguez. Check out his stats post All-Star break last year into this year. His ERA is well under 2. I like Justin Thomas. It's obviously a flyer there at 50-1, and then Tiger Woods to miss the cut. Rico and Kirk. Love that. I love it too.
Tiger missed the cut. Scheffler plus 400 and one baseball play today. They took the game off the book right now.
Yes,
but I assume it will be up at game time at 12:10. Tigers.
It's
canceled. Yeah, it's off.
Oh,
I meant to say I was gonna.
It's postponed.
Yeah.
Oh, it's postponed?
It's already canceled.
All right, no baseball.
Or postponed.
play.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Pablo Lopez was an underdog plus 105. Is that what you were looking
Well,
at?
I was looking at Scrubble and
yeah.
Lopez no runs first inning.
Love Scooble.
Yeah,
Love Scooble.
but
Scrubble's so good.
Really good.
yeah, you got beat around a little bit last game, but against the A's,
Still a dark horse.
but,
Long season. Cy
yes.
Young dark horse.
I like that pick, Ev.
Tune into the Unnamed show. It's probably going on already, but go there. Tonight, Big Ev will be playing at 6:50. Smitty's going to be playing at 7:10, and I will be playing at 7:30. It starts at 6:30, though, with the first group. So check out Mini Golf at 6:30. It will probably go until about 8:30. And enjoy the Masters. Enjoy the Unnamed show. Shout out everybody watching. We probably will not have a show tomorrow because we will be
All in the
flight,
air.
but we will let you know as soon as we
Oh
know.
no, they're having a show in New York with Jack Mack and Dukes, I think.
Okay.
That was the talks.
Oh, that was the
I
talk.
was going to try to put together their ragtag crew.
All right, yeah. Well, we'll
UFC.
announce it.
Yeah.
UFC.
Oh yeah, UFC 300. There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Also recording Spinning Backflips today at noon live.
All right,
Or 1 o'clock.
Go win the
Eastern.
mini golf thing, guys.
1 o'clock
23,
Eastern.
Go get it.
let's do it. That's a show. See you guys.